Have you ever been in a situation where your beloved pet suddenly refuses to eat or drink, and you feel like you're at a loss for what to do? It can be one of the scariest moments for a pet owner. You're worried, you're stressed, and your mind races through every worst-case scenario. Well, you're not alone. Every pet owner has faced this challenge at some point, and it's crucial to know how to handle it when it happens. Meet Sarah, a loving pet parent to a spirited dog named Max is her best friend, and they do everything together, from morning walks to evening cuddles on the couch. But one morning, Sarah noticed something alarming. Max wasn't touching his food or water. At first, she thought it was just a phase. Maybe Max wasn't feeling too hungry. But as the day went on and he still refused his meals, panic started creeping in. Sarah's situation is not unique. Pets, whether dogs, cats, or other animals, can occasionally stop eating or drinking, and when that happens, it raises all sorts of red flags. Is it just a temporary issue, or is there something seriously wrong? Sometimes, it's easy to think they are just being picky, but this can also be a sign of a health problem that needs immediate attention. And that's where things get tricky, figuring out whether it's a temporary issue or something much more serious. As a pet owner, it's easy to feel helpless in these situations. You might ask yourself, should I just wait it out? Could this be something serious? Should I call the vet right away? It's normal to feel overwhelmed. But let's take a step back and look at the signs that could help guide your next move. Max's situation worsened that day. Sarah noticed that he also seemed lethargic, a bit more quiet than usual, and didn't even want to go for his walk. This sudden change in behavior is what made Sarah realize something was seriously off. When pets stop eating or drinking, it's not something to ignore, and Sarah knew she needed to figure out what was going on fast. The reality is, there are many potential causes for a pet to stop eating or drinking. It could range from something as simple as a mild stomach upset to something more serious like dehydration, infections, or even internal organ issues. Recognizing the problem early on is key to preventing it from escalating into something more dangerous. In this video, we're going to walk through exactly what to do when your pet refuses food or water, how to recognize the signs of a deeper issue, and most importantly, how you can take action to make sure your pet gets the care they need. Imagine this. Your dog or cat is normally playful, always excited for dinner, and drinks water like it's their favorite thing in the world. But one day, they suddenly refuse to eat or drink. This is where the tension starts to build. Is this just a temporary problem, or is something wrong that could escalate if not handled? Let's focus on Max for a moment. His refusal to eat was the first warning sign. But as the day passed, things got worse. He didn't seem interested in his favorite treats, and Sarah noticed he was turning his head away when she tried offering him food or water. And then there was the lethargy. Max wasn't his usual energetic self. He was lying in his bed, barely lifting his head, looking up at Sarah with tired eyes. This wasn't like him at all. The issue with Max wasn't just a refusal to eat or drink. It was the fact that these behaviors were suddenly linked to a visible change in his demeanor. Pets are masters at hiding pain, so when they stop eating or drinking, it's often a sign that something is wrong. And when it gets to the point of lethargy, it's time to take action. But why is this refusal to eat or drink so critical? The truth is, pets can get dehydrated quickly, and dehydration can lead to a range of other health issues, including kidney problems, digestive upset, or even more severe conditions. If your pet is already lethargic, there's a chance that dehydration is playing a role in making them feel even worse. Now, you might be wondering, what exactly should I do in this situation? You might think, should I just give it time and hope they snap out of it? The answer is, not always. In some cases, waiting can make things worse. Dehydration can cause a rapid decline in a pet's health, especially if the issue goes on for days without treatment. Let's talk about some of the possible reasons why pets stop eating or drinking. For dogs and cats, it could be something as simple as stress or a mild upset stomach. Maybe they ate something they shouldn't have, or there's a change in their environment that's affecting their behavior. But it could also be a sign of something more concerning, like an infection, kidney disease, or even cancer. The most important thing is that when your pet stops eating or drinking, you need to pay attention. Sarah knew something had to be done. Max wasn't just refusing to eat. He was showing signs of distress, and that's when Sarah realized the severity of the situation. She understood that the longer she waited, the harder it would be for Max to recover. It was time to take action, and Sarah needed to make a choice. As Max's symptoms worsened, Sarah faced an internal battle. Should she wait it out, or should she call the vet? Many pet owners fall into the trap of hoping the issue will resolve itself, but ignoring the situation can lead to complications. Sarah didn't want to take that chance with Max. Sarah did the right thing by picking up the phone and calling the vet. And while she was waiting for her appointment, she took steps to comfort Max, making sure he was as calm and relaxed as possible. This is where you, as a pet owner, need to step up. It's not just about recognizing the issue, it's about taking action. Here's what Sarah did next. She encouraged Max to drink water by offering it in different ways. Sometimes, pets won't drink from their usual bowl, so she tried giving him water with a syringe, without the needle, to hydrate him slowly. If you're in a similar situation, trying a few different methods can make a big difference. Whether it's adding water to your pet's food, offering ice cubes, or gently syringing water into their mouth, these are all ways to help get fluid into their system. But what if Max still wasn't eating? The next step would be to consider offering him something more enticing, like boiled chicken or soft food that might be easier on his stomach. But it's also important to remember not to force-feed your pet. This could cause more stress. Instead, try to tempt them with more aromatic and appetizing foods, but make sure to keep it light and digestible. The confrontation here isn't just with Max's symptoms. It's with your own fear and uncertainty. When your pet is sick, it's natural to feel out of control. But taking calm, confident steps is the best way to ensure your pet's recovery. If the refusal to eat or drink continues for more than a day or two, it's crucial to have a vet checkup. Pets need medical attention when they stop eating or drinking, and if the condition is left untreated, things can spiral quickly. Max was finally seen by the vet, and it turned out he had a mild case of stomach irritation, likely from eating something he shouldn't have. The vet administered fluids to rehydrate him and gave Sarah some tips on how to prevent this from happening again. Max was going to be okay, but only because Sarah recognized the seriousness of the situation and acted quickly. After Max's visit to the vet, Sarah felt a weight lift off her shoulders. She had made the right choice by acting swiftly and not waiting to see if the problem would resolve itself. The experience deepened the bond between Sarah and Max, reminding her of the importance of vigilance when it comes to pet care. Max was back to his playful self, wagging his tail and running around like nothing ever happened. But for Sarah, this experience taught her a valuable lesson in the importance of understanding her pet's needs and taking action when something feels off. The emotional reward of seeing Max healthy again was immeasurable. Sarah realized that the key to preventing such situations in the future was not only paying attention to signs of distress, but also maintaining regular vet visits and being prepared for emergencies. Every pet parent should have a plan for these types of emergencies. And by recognizing the signs early and acting quickly, you can prevent long-term health issues for your pet. If you find yourself in a similar situation, remember to stay calm, stay informed, and don't hesitate to seek professional help. Your pet relies on you for their well-being, and your quick actions could make all the difference. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and stay tuned for more pet care tips. Your pet's health is just as important as your own, and we're here to guide you every step of the way.